What's up, guys? I'm actually on my way to work now. It's 4:35 a.m. Bright and early. I get to go teach a couple of fitness classes this morning, and it's one of my favorite things to do because this drive to work, there's literally no one on the roads, and it really lets me collect my thoughts. I typically go straight from the stream to finishing up some emails, editing some stuff, and then I ride down to the gym, to the boot camp where I work and where I teach my classes, and I get ready for the day. And I wanted to do this Xbox One unboxing video and kind of setup video for you to show you guys my setup, because I know a lot of you guys have asked about it, and it's been a while since I've updated it, so I changed everything around once I got my Xbox. So I really wanted to show you guys that, as well as share with you the story of how I got my Xbox, because it's an amazing story. So I hope you guys like it. And I wanted to just talk to you guys for a minute though before I get into that video, because yesterday, this whole week has been just incredible, but I want to share with you yesterday what happened, because yesterday, for me, literally by the time I turned off my stream, I was so overwhelmed that tears almost really started, to get weird and sappy. That's kind of what happened, okay? And I want to tell you guys why, okay? So the day started off, I made a vlog for Hotted Swifty Bashira. Bashira and Hotted, liked it, reshared my tweet and everything else, and the video got for me, 1,000 views in a day is good, okay? For me, 1,000 views in a day, there's very rarely a guide that I put out that I get 1,000 views a day on, unless it's a mage, how to play a mage in 5.4, class guide. That's pretty much the only videos I've ever done that just get 1,000 views in a day, okay? So for it to just explode like that, I was like, wow, that's what it's like to have that 301 plus views when you go to a video. I'm like, that's what that's like, huh? That's a pretty cool feeling. And so all day, right, I woke up after I posted the video, I went to sleep, woke up to get ready for the gym, and I look, and there's all these views, and there's all these amazing positive comments, and everybody found the video exactly how I wanted it to be found, which was heartfelt from a fan's perspective, from a viewer's perspective of how much some of these YouTubers mean to me. So so I want to say thank you to you guys. But the crazy thing is, right, so I go to the gym and I come home and I check my phone, and every time I get a new subscriber or a new follower, it sends me an email to my phone, okay? And because I want to be able to read your name, because it's important for me that I know who's following me, and it's just important. And I'm still small enough, I'm under 5,000 subscribers. I'm not even at 5,000. It's a very, very small YouTube channel, but I'm growing, and it's important for me to, anybody who takes the time out of their day to click subscribe, I want it, or follow, I want to at least be able to read their name, so that in my head I'm saying thank you, you know what I mean? And if I'm streaming, I try at the end of streams to start doing that. And I got home from the gym, and I had 75 emails when I started up my stream. When I started up my stream, I had 75 new emails, which was insane. Well, so then what happens on stream? So I start my stream up, I've got my normal, 13 to 20 people, we're hanging out, we're getting ready at the start of my stream, I'm just going over some quick stuff, and we're still on Heroic Garage progression, right? So what happens next is Trekkie from Method, who I don't know why he enjoys hanging out with me and being nice to me, but he does. And he's just an absolutely phenomenal person and just gives back to the community 100%. And so his stream was ending right when mine was starting, okay? So he shouts out my stream and says, hey, I'm gonna go watch Nash kill Heroic Garage because it's a progression night. The next thing you know, I have over 250 people watching my stream, which blew my record of 110 out of the water. Just blew it right out of the water. I mean, 250 people. I was in the top 4 streams on WoW, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And so I looked at my phone when we got to our first break, And I had 85 more emails. I had 75 and then I refreshed it. I had 85 more emails from when I started stream till when we took our break 2 hours in, and then by the time I'd end the stream, I had read another 104. I had read a total of 157 names of people who had just followed me or just subscribed since the start of the stream. And then we killed Heroic Garage. Like, on top of all that, 40 minutes before raid call for the week, we killed Heroic Garage. We'd gotten to phase 4 twice with everybody alive, and we just pretty much two-shot phase 4 of Heroic Garage, and it was an amazing night. By the time I got offline, I was literally so overwhelmed with exactly what I knew was out there. It's exactly what I knew was out there. The gaming community is such a great place. And, like, you know, some people might get down sometimes, but you know what? Like, just when you get down to your lowest, or just when you think, you know, well, I'm not growing the way I want to, I'm not growing the way I should, something like this happens and just restores your complete faith in the gaming community. And just an overwhelming amount of positivity, an overwhelming amount of support for each other in this gaming community is something that this will be one of those memories that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. When I'm 80 years old in a nursing home, I'm going to remember this day because it was that amazing. So I want to say thank you guys, and quit rambling because it's been 7 minutes. Quit rambling, go to work. But I want to say thank you, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Xbox video and the story behind it, because that's another amazing story, and that happened this week too. So it's been an absolutely incredible week. Thank you everybody for everything, and as always, see you in the next one. What's up, guys? So I wanted to share the story while I'm showing you this unboxing footage in the background of how this all came to be. So a couple weeks ago, like the day that Xboxes and Xbox Ones and PS4s came out, there was a lady in my boot camps, because I teach boot camps in the morning, and she was like, oh yeah, you know, I've got one reserved over at GameStop, I'm gonna go pick it up today. So, you know, I'm giving her crap because I was like, oh, you should give it to me and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, actually, you know, I don't really want to give it to my kids, etc., etc. So, you know, I'll let you know, like, let me know if you want it, and, you know, if I don't end up giving it to them, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, I mean, if you don't end up giving it to them, you know, for sure. And I was joking around. And she's like, well, let me go home and think about it, and then I'll tell you on Monday whether, you know, you can have it or not. So Monday came around, she never said anything. Never said anything. So I just, you know, I let bygones be bygones and said, well, obviously it's an Xbox One, there's no way she's just going to give it to me. So, you know, Monday went through, no one said anything, and we got all the way through up until about until Monday. So about 4 days ago. And, you know, so she comes into class, and, you know, I was like, oh, so how's that Xbox treating you, blah, blah, blah. She goes, well, what, you don't want it? I thought you wanted it, or I thought you didn't want it. And I was like, you still have it? She's like, yeah, it's sitting in my closet, it's still in the box, I haven't given it to my kids, I don't really think I'm gonna. You know, did you want it? And I was like, oh my god, like, I thought you were joking. She's like, I thought you were joking. And I was like, no, I would, you know, and I was looking through my finance, and I was like, there's really no way I can afford to get this unless, like, I can really, like, not pay her up front for everything, right? Like, there's just no way. And so I told her, I was like, you know, thank you, but, you know, there's just no way that I could pay you, you know, all the money up front for this thing. There's just no way. And she's like, I'm not worried about that. She's like, you just do whatever you want to do. She's like, you pay me when you can pay me, not a big deal. She's like, but I did tell a guy he could have it, so let me call him later today, and then I'll text you and let you know whether you can come by and grab it or not. So I'm sitting there going, oh my god, I might actually have an Xbox One. Like, this is gonna be crazy. And so I'm sitting around waiting all day, and finally my phone rings. Or I get a text on my phone. And I look at my phone text, and it's her. She says, hey, sorry, you know, the guy's on his way over right now to pick it up. So I'm like, you know, no worries. I figured it wouldn't happen, and, you know, and I was looking back through it, and I was like, you know, I really probably shouldn't, you know, have to pay anybody some money right now. It's, you know, things are a little tight, it's holiday season, I should just, you know, I'll get one when I get one, not a big deal. And about an hour later, I was doing cardio at the gym, and I get her phone calls my phone, and she never calls me. Like, if she ever needs anything, she just texts me. And so she calls me and says, so I was getting tires and I saw this truck over at GameStop. So I went over and they were just dropping off the last 2 that they were getting before Christmas, and they actually had 2 Xbox Ones. So I bought you their last one because they had already sold the other one literally right off the back of the truck. So I took the other one and I bought it for you, so I hope that's okay. And I'm literally like speechless on the phone at this point. Like, I'm like, it's not a funny joke. Like, do not troll me like this. This is not cool. She's like, I swear it's in my trunk right now. You come over. I'm just running some errands. As soon as I'm home, you come by, you grab it. It's all yours. Okay, well, you know, like, I don't have $500, $600, $700 to just give you up front, you know, for all the things I have to. She's like, that's fine. You just pay me whenever. You pay me whenever, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, as long as you can just keep paying me little by little, we'll be fine. So I got the opportunity to get this Xbox One. So I have it now. So the footage you're seeing in the background is me rearranging like my entire computer setup and my office setup where I do all my recording, my streaming, getting it all set up so that I can actually stream Xbox One footage. I had to go get a capture card, another controller, a game. So on the weekends, guys, I hope that you're excited about this, because on the weekends I'm going to try to start streaming. And especially now as the WoW expansion, you know, as we just killed Heroic Garage, so we're pretty much just doing farm now. So as soon as, you know, that's over and we're done doing whatever, it'll be back to, you know, hopefully getting some games in there for you. So if there's anything that you want to see, let me know and I'll try to rent it, and on the weekends we'll play it. But I wanted to say thank you for all the support so far, and it was just amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this footage, and I just wanted to share with you that story because it's been an amazing week this week, and I wouldn't be here without just like the actual just like positivity and people who care so much in my life. I have to say thank you. It's amazing, and this has been one of the most amazing weeks and couple days of my life. Honestly, it will be something that I never forget. So I wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you again, and yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some games with you. So if you guys do want to play some games with me and you do have an Xbox One, you can add my battle tag. It's just Big Nash Gaming, all one word, and it'll throw you on my friends list, and then I can just accept you right there. You can either do that or you can just do the follows. It's up to you, because I don't know how big your friends list can be, but we'll figure that out. So I hope to see you guys playing some games with me. Hopefully there's some, you know, fun stuff that you guys want to do, because I'm willing to try it. So let me know. Thank you so much for everything. Have a great holiday season, and if you're ever feeling down, please let me know, and let me know how I can help, because you know, any positive encouragement that I can give you guys this time of year, I've got so much just happiness in me right now that if I can share it with any of you guys, please let me know. So thank you for watching.